Finally teched up. Jocktopus survived. Polarized ammunition, shield damage per shot. We do not need shield damage, but we do need extra HP. So we'll take that on. That gives us our card. All active leaders get bonus experience. Something we do want. I'll just drop that right now. Greenfoot and Jocktopus have both leveled up. Greenfoot, which one are you? Are you right here? Yeah, you're right here. Perfect. That lets me get you the Dreadnought. They captured my pacifist lab, not a surprise at all. Dreadnought is now the flagship of this whole operation. Right there. We want the destroyers next to each other, even though they're not necessarily getting healing off this. They get the tactical volleys. Place another cruiser here. Place a carrier there. Move you there to screen for the cruiser. And then you over there. Just make a whole screen. Alright, then you should be able to go kill these guys just fine. And if you don't do anything, you lose a tyranny fast if you're not fighting. So we want to be fighting as often as we can. And we stun their battleship. That leaves us much better off. Geoburst is an AoE shot. Hits these three, so took out that frigate. A couple of those destroyers. Shoot out some tactical volleys. That's a lot of missiles going out for us. Should definitely save it for a Thorn front. Should have done that earlier on. Ouch. That might be able to save one of these ships. Maybe. Until then, the boarding party is just kind of doing its thing, of course. That should be more than enough missiles to take out that little frigate. There it is. Didn't lose any ships. Got our pacifist lab back on extra exploration. Atlantis suggests person appears in the audience, including to be a tourist in the future how we receive them. Give them a tour, throw them in jail, disintegrate them. I don't think I've thrown them in jail before. Guard ship person of all their belongings and throw them in the holding cell. Rigorous interrogation reveals secrets from the future. We got free tech. Extra evasion. I think building up tech is going to be one of our only real ways to make it through this. Go away, monster. I need this. I need this. This area. This shot was starting with 2 carriers. That's super weird. This is not. What a weird fleet this shock was started with. I want to put like a cruiser in here. These frigates, I guess it just gets to be the way it is right now. Because we don't have the money. This is our main source of income, is a fortified industrialized city. We can go up here, kill both of these fleets. Maybe make a little circle. This is a really rough start. Like a particularly rough start. Giant militia. And it seems like the Senate is taking a lot of planets, which is problematic for us because they can... once they send that giant fleet to come kill me, there's very little I can do, especially at this rate. This might be a doomed mission. The missions, like 1 to... I'd say 3-star missions are pretty fast. They say, hey, you can play it on your lunch break, which you can. But these 4-star missions, and probably the 5-star mission as well, take much longer. I would assume the 5-star mission takes a long time. I haven't tried it yet. Throw front. Don't kill my destroyers. I can't afford any losses. We're in dire financial straits. The space monster must come hunt your ships. That's even more frustrating. Tactical volley, we get some extra shots, extra damage off, but it's not gonna help. Geoshield did the wrong thing. Oh, Shark. Shark's a lot weaker than the... Shark's a lot weaker than the Space Slug. Space Slug has a ton of regeneration. Well, see you later, impossibly to kill giant space monsters that are sitting on the money that I need to make any progress. Yeah, can't move there because giant space shark. Or the giant space slug. We might be able to do it with this fleet, though. I have to take out these space slugs, like these space monsters. There's no way we can do it with these space monsters. In fact, I can just send both fleets over here. Or, not enough money. That's the militia. So I was thinking of doing. You can't. No, it's not good enough. We need more money. There's so little money. Can I? Yeah, I can't. Add defense to the pacifist. The world makes sense. Right, you go up here. We'll upgrade your. We'll give you some support sooner or later. Let's just throw a secret police. You only have so many cards, so here's letting me discard a card. So on our home world. And then we just hold up for a second. Getting more unrest. We're about to have a rebellion. We're getting very close to all-out rebellion. And militia's attacking us. Let's fighter squad. We have carriers. Thorn front. I expected more shots to be coming out at that exact second. I suppose. So it's not that many. Shoot out a couple tactical volleys. We got that battleship. Once he's dead, we can geoburst those two. Get a little extra damage off. More tactical volleys. Get ready to Thorn front again. Nope, no need. Just kill it. Ah, we did lose the destroyer. Just barely lost the destroyer. How infuriating is that? Right, more tech, which we need. Militia revived, which we really need. Space Marines have 50% chance of additional use. We're not really using frigates. The frigates aren't bad. They're just not. They haven't been part of my strategy. So you can get a lot of bonuses for them. They can do a ton of damage. And they're cheap, so maybe I should make them part of the strategy, at least for this mission, at least for this run. Let's go kill. We have to like take these. Like, it's not gonna work unless I start getting all this income. And you guys really need. You need to grow as well. You were strong enough, actually, because we need to stop some militia from spawning as well. Desperately need the money. I need these two things to stop. These agitators to stop. That's an extra fleet as well. So I need money. If we go here, we need to stop this militia from deploying. Alright, here's our stratagem. Pop here. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Laser strike to take out these two frigates. Probably a good idea. There you go. Two of their ships down immediately. Regen that destroyer. Up our Thorn front once we see more missiles coming in. Like that. Block some shots. Tactical volleys. Tactical volleys. Nah, not the destroyer. Kill it. Kill them all. Alright. Whew. Destroyer barely lived. Lets us invade. For 1 damage, because of course it's 1 damage. I'm not trying to, like, win here. What are you guys doing? You guys have very little to do. Get up here. We need money so bad. You have to move here to start contesting this little area. In fact, I should overdrive them. I should throw on the frigates. We're actually going to deploy some of these frigates now. I'm going to throw on the overdrive. It gives our fleet an extra move, and they get bonus rate of fire. Lets us stop these agitators from completely causing rebellion in my empire. Get reinforcements, so even more frigates in here. It's a bunch of frigates and carriers. Very different fleet than what I normally deploy. fragile, high damage fleet. Should put the destroyers next to each other so they can take advantage of their tactical volley more sensibly. My bad. Shield wall for all 4 ships there. Your leader can inspire, as some of you probably seen. Your leader can inspire other ships that have already used their abilities, so that's how that refreshes their ability. That kind of acts as a cooldown for the abilities. This is another space monster. No. Why are there so many space monsters? I didn't bring the anti-space monster guy. Fortification's annoying. It's not that bad, really. Oh, here he comes. I have to fight this obnoxious space monster. And we do have fighters, we have flak. There's 2 carriers here. Take some tactical volleys, wait until he hits a ship that can actually be healed. Oh, I just shoot out tactical volleys all day. Seems like we finally have a fleet strong enough to take them out. Took out destroyers that don't have cruiser support. Fortunately, can we board the slug? We aborted the slug. Disgusting. Alright, slug's dead. Finally. So this is defenseless, we can take it. We need to finish taking this first. Alright, lab is ours. We get some tyranny back. Destructive statistic does it blend. Local police have got life form spears to be able to change shape at will. What do you do with it? Destructive statistic does it blend. Delicious shape shifter smoothie. What could be better? Peculiar properties of creature flow through and fill you with energy, so we get some tyranny back. We can invade this prison world to hopefully get our militia. There we go. Planet captured. Explore it. We're mostly acting defensively. We need mostly money. Kill them, take their stuff. We need money. It's mostly junk. We get a little bit of money. Do I feel good about murdering random people? Yeah, because we're a tyrant. It's the whole point of the game. So, yes. Here we go. We got Space Marines, finally. How can I utilize this really well? Has to be a place we control. So we need it somewhere that's kind of central. If I could take this place, Space Marines it. Little income, but a boon to research. I've not seen a primordial world before. We don't have to use it right now, but it's really good. You're deploying militia. We can't have that. Move here. The next turn you can stop this militia from happening. You back here, you need to start getting up here and making yourself useful. There's now one too many cards. We can activate to get another move. Could use it to get here and start sieging the gold mine. I'd rather... You know what? I'd rather get away from this. Let's get away from the space slug and take this and siege this lab. So we'll throw on a couple destroyers here. No, let's take that back. Throw in the cruiser, which needs to be in there. Put the destroyers next to one another. There we go. Let's give them another move. Send them up here to get these 2 cruisers and this frigate destroyer. Heal a ship. Ouch. Rude. Your enemy also gets tactics. I don't want to steal breach on a frigate. That's not what I meant to do. Even what I needed to do at all. That's a hallucination. It's not a real ship. My ships will shoot at it. So even on the big ships, breaches don't do much damage. Real weird. There you get one shield. Good job, Destroyer. Invade it. 2 damage. It's infuriating. That's why we need this barracks. The barracks gives you a whole extra dice. However, was not enough cards, so I need to ditch one. Secret Police. Reduce enemy fleet by 10 HP isn't that good. But do we need to laser anyone? I don't think we need to laser anything, especially because we have a lot of unrest, so we want to keep our tyranny high. Because we lose so much of it per turn. They really don't want me to take that barracks. Alright, we evaded the ire of the space shark. That space shark. Okay. Thinking... invade this. For a unfortunate amount of damage. I want to take this area. Oh, okay, alright. Alright, I know what we're gonna do. Research our tech first. Polarized ammunition, plus 5 shield damage per shot. Definitely don't need that. Our enemies don't have shields. Or regeneration also protects neighboring ships. It's really strong. Take that. I'm not even gonna buy destroyers. I am gonna buy destroyers. I didn't want to because they're so expensive. We keep losing them. But you're gonna move here. Contest this place. Throw up a shield. Shoot these poor fools in the face a whole lot. Yeah, let's just throw a bunch of tactical volleys so that they just die. It's a ton of missiles. Alright, no challenge whatsoever there. You come down here to start invading this gold mine. This is the only way we're going to be able to acquire this amount of income that we need. Then if you hit the Space Marines... No, we need to invade this place first. So invade it, do some invasion damage. Hopefully a good number. 4 is... Is that good enough? I don't think that's good enough for what I want to do. It's not good enough unless I take this right now. But I need you... Oh wait, we can core implosion. Alright, here's what we're going to do. You are still there. We're going to core implosion in this fleet. Mostly so I get an extra crystal. And also the fleet's weaker now, we can invade it. Stop the militia from deploying. That lets me... 3, 4, 5, I have 5. Lets me minus 2 defenses there. Oh, that's secret police, not... Oh, no. Yeah, okay, orbital strike, it just moved around. Whew, it scared me. Let's just take the node. Explore it, fleet is surrounded rebels, escape research ship. Pilot threatens to detonate the prototype drive, don't allow him to escape. Call the bluff, run for it, board the ship psionically. Board the ship. Blast sonic power distracts the pilot at a key moment, and your Space Marines capture the ship. Got a free destroyer, which is just money for us, which is fine. We then Space Marines this right here. Bam, that captures those 2 worlds. So we got the primordial world, we got a bunch of money for the trade world, and we got this gold mine. So we just got a ton of income. I think that's all our fleets. This one has not... This fleet has not moved yet. You could go over here and contest this militia. Stop this militia from deploying. Just withdraw in case someone's about to die. Should be fine otherwise. Especially with a protection field. No protection field, so our ships get increased defense and also our healing. Oh, we're gonna lose our cruiser. Say any more bullets come out, shield the cruiser. There's the militia. Militia has geo shield, protects one ship at a time. It's not a very good ability, but the militia is kind of your, generic lead. I don't know why that explosion sound effect's so loud compared to everything else. I have no excuse for that, that's just how it works. Advisor's term display is a good candidate for improvements and experimental effects. Finally, an improvement. So you get this event, I don't know why you can even say no, because you always want to say yes, because it gives the planet an ability. You get a planet power. So here I can destroy this world to get 2 mana. So if I want to permanently give up 1, or if I just want to raise the world because I don't think I can defend it, we can destroy it to get 2 crystals. Which doesn't seem that great to me, but I'm not, you know, whatever. Okay, I think we want to... I don't want to laser anything, still such high unrest. Secret police the trade world, because that's a lot of money I want to keep. End our turn. Alright, that was a huge play for us that turn. We're now over halfway to our objective. And this is going to get us almost there. This is going to get us so close. This gold mine right here. Fast refit, add a cruiser to a fleet. You guys are fully healed, right? Okay, you guys kill the space shark and then conquer that. Especially with 50% damage on our cruisers. So yeah, absolutely. Go there and do that right now. Alright, space shark. Let's dance. Oh, you shoot lasers. I'm not... Oh, you're dead. Okay, let's just tactical volley as much as we can before all the destroyers are dead. Because he just 1 by 1 eliminates my destroyers. Need to heal and protect our dreadnought for sure. We do not want that dreadnought to die. Please, please, please survive, dreadnought. No, the dreadnought. Oh, that's my flagship. The flagship of my entire navy, space navy. Should have launched a boarding party a little bit earlier. So that's real sad that happened. But we do get 100 gold per turn gold mine. Nothing discovered, but that's still so much money. So we're at 317, we need 400 per turn. Where can we get more money from? Other than just defending our current gains. That's not even, that's a cannon world. That doesn't give me money. I guess we just kill these guys, consolidate this area. That's a pacifist research node, which we can... Like, you can go guard that place. We can spend our money, of course. We need 400 per turn. Doesn't matter how much money we actually have, just the income level. Bribe them, say put them. We get 1 moment energy signature comes from the planet, and you land find the androids earlier escaped you. They stand for you impassively. I can't afford them to shut up. They calmly state they have all the resources they need to slam shut the gates. No matter prying or blasting seem to open them again. Oh. So did they take my money, or... Did they take my money? They just take my money and shut me out? Alright, we have a free cruiser. We should use it. I think this is the only fleet I have that hasn't moved yet. Yeah, it's the only fleet I have that hasn't moved yet. Let's give them this free cruiser. There you go, something like that. And use them to go just start invading stuff. Also might be a ship, planet worth some money up here. All small ships do double damage. We have more small ships than they do. Also, ours have volleys. Have volley fire. Oh no, my destroyer. No. Protect him. Heal him. Is he gonna make it? He might make it. Looks like he's gonna make it, we're just fine. So the asteroids aren't worth much, but we can obviously use this as a staging area. We can maybe take this area, take this planet. So if we get some more cards, that's everything we have here. And it's really sad we lost that dreadnought. We are painfully close to getting 400 per turn. Ooh, the Senate is about to start moving out. Like, they have to be. There we go, war. Every planet in the galaxy is allied or been conquered. The vote to mobilize the Senate Warmonda passes uncontested. Brace yourself. So now the Senate will actually move its obscenely large navy to come kill us. It's stupid large, so we're on the clock. And I'm not feeling super confident we're going to finish. It's a lot we need to do. Like, we need a lot more money. Christ training. Send training allows cruisers to react faster. double firing speed at low health, or just up to 2 adjacent volleys. That's strong. That's good. Let's do that. So we need money. So what we need here. Oh, we need income, not money. We have money. We need income. Shipyard, alright. Then you guys just get something like that going on. Plugged in with destroyers. So now you're nice and powerful. You guys get that deal. You're as strong as you're going to get. Up here, you're kind of a wonky little... Yeah, you're a ragtag little navy. I'll just make you as strong as I can. There you go. That's quite a... 3 cruisers against 2 cruisers. 3 small ships. We have 4 small ships. That's 4 medium ships against 3 medium ships, so we should win that. Take us forever to siege down this barracks, though. Which might be too little too late. Self-invade these stupid rocks. Sudden pop, avalanche to just person. Oh, throw them in jail? Oh. It turns out to only be a charlatan. Hoping for more free tech. Massive fleet, go see what's down here. We can't contest the giant Senate fleet. There's just so many of them. There's such a huge fleet. Because it's not going to do anything. Throw up our Thornwall, and then combined arms, very strong. Get lots of extra missiles out for that. Protect this destroyer, please. Oh, I just combined the arms them all to death. That's another force right there. It's another prison world. I need money worlds though. I just need cash. I need fat cash worlds. Move here to defend this planet. We need less than 80 per turn to win. And we're getting bonus cash off of our growing trade world that we got from the shark. So we might still be able to do this. Like I said, I don't think this mission is representative of the length of most of the missions. The smaller missions, the less than 4-star missions. These 4-star missions seem kind of, they're big late game missions. The final missions of the sector. And probably the only thing that might not even be longer is the 5-star mission, which I haven't even looked at. That might be a scripted event that takes, you know, a short period of time, despite having its own challenges, its own struggles. I don't want to... we can use this, it's fine. Just plenty of combat going on. We can use that to make this fleet much less intimidating. Now we eviscerate this cruiser. 50% of its health gone. Combined arms. So we get some free volleys out. Get more volleys and that should actually kill them. Easy fight. We're only seeing rabbits. We're the hoplites, the enemy's the hoplites. We're in the hoplite sector. There are the slugs and the bees. So the bees are more swarmy. Ships, the individual ships aren't that powerful. Oh, there's the giant armada. It's... I think we lost it. Like, I can't stop them. I don't think I can get enough money in time. Especially if they conquer my money-generating planets on the way. Ooh, what we might be able to do. Hyperspace nuke this thing. Makes it ours. Explore it. Back to planet. Planet power. Digitize. Convert research into a card. Probably we can do that just fine. Get a free card. Tickle the barracks, which has been fortifying the whole game. And we are out of mana. Did I use a card? What did I use? I thought I didn't use anything. Oh no, I just used the bombardment, of course. Because I was going to use that to get a free move into here. To try to free the Shocktopus. Maybe the Shocktopus. Maybe there's 2 money generating planets over here we can contest. I don't know. I'm trying. Boarding party, the battleship. Lost the destroyer. Not that surprising. Our destroyers do seem particularly weak. Nope, no money down here. Looks like we just didn't explore fast enough. We just had a slow start, which we knew we had a slow start. It's unfortunate. Pretty sure we're done for. Take them out. Maybe over here. There's some money to be found. Despite make ship invulnerable, I think we don't need it. I'm pretty sure we just pop. 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 Go up a protection field to heal. And he doesn't stand a chance. Poor Scrunto. He's the Astron guy. And yeah, he leads the Astron ships, who are typically pretty good. Swing Sail and Runes, common soldier touches an artifact grants some godlike powers. Flee immediately. Last time I tried to trick him and order him to assist me, and he just like killed everyone. So let's just run away. Demigods not be trifled with. Retreat with all due haste. Every time I try to get him to help me, he gets mad and actually just ruins me forever. We still have a fleet available. You guys. There's a triple dreadnought fleet up there. If they didn't move up here, that'd be 30 more gold. Maybe the rest of the fleet would move away. Unfortunately, they split between 2 planets. So I can't really do anything about that. Otherwise, I'd love to stop the agitators and get an extra 30 gold per turn. There's no way this little fleet can contest these guys. Let's go down here and contest these guys instead. Try to avoid the problem for now. Now for lucky. I'm trying to think of ways out of this. It's going to be a very tough fight no matter what. Just shoot a giant wave of missiles at him and then just end it, please. Alright, he's dead. I forgot to mention, I was talking about the B ships. Keep getting distracted. The slug ships have shields, and that's those psionic, distracting ghost ships that we saw earlier, or just in that that battle. So slug ships are individually very tough because they have shields. These ships are more numerous, and the hoplites don't have as many tricks up their sleeves as the other 2 races, but they do have kind of the best vanilla ships. That's how it was. How the game kind of described it to me. We can shatter this thing to get an overdrive card working. What would I do with an overdrive? Nothing. There's not really anything. We can evade this crystal world, which might be worth it. Overdrive also gives 25% rate of fire. I don't think we can fight dreadnoughts. Like 3 dreadnoughts. Pretty sure that would just destroy us. If they don't take our money earning, you know what? Let's do it. If they don't take our money earning worlds, we might still be able to squeeze out a victory if one of these things earn money. Mob roll, small ships do more damage. Let's wait until they fire some volleys off first, before we get a protection field going, and then mob rule, and shoot off our own volleys of combined arms. 25% fire rate buff as well. There is an 80 gold. There it is. There's our. That's how we can do this. Take him down. Oh, it's one. No. If that had rolled higher, oh no, that might have just ruined everything. If only we took this barracks a million years ago when we had the opportunity. Because if we had that 80 gold per turn, it's over, we win. It's alright, rocks, you can take the rocks. They didn't even successfully take the rocks. That's good. They're going to waste a turn taking the rocks again. We slowed them down. Because we just need to hold on to the money. As long as we can. Invade again. 2 damage. Ah, it's going to take another turn. Invade this nonsense. I don't... ooh, ooh. We got more crystals, I suppose. And some tyranny. Orbital strike. We can orbital strike it to get it. That's probably what we have to do. Can't really do anything beyond that. Throw more dice at this thing. I don't... It's been fortified the whole time. We've been sieging it forever. Kind of a waste of one of our navies. But this navy couldn't take this space monster anyway. Oh, there was a cannon, and the cannon can auto-kill nearby ships. Which is, of course, pretty useful. I don't want either of these. I don't care. I don't care about either of these things. So take that prison. Be happy about it. Assassinate the judge. They're being sued. I'm the tyrant. I don't care. So I just murder the man, and that reduces their unrest a little bit. Because they learned. Extra damage off of destroyers, very powerful. You just fly away. We can get a free card out of that power that I forgot. We get 3 more cards out of that. Which I'll use. We can then use core implosion on these guys. Take out a ship. That gives us enough mana to allow a... Hold on. Orbital strike. Take the crystal world. Capture creature or find the ore. Oh, this event does what I want to do anyway. So if you find the ore for fuel, because there's some cute creatures that are on atop a vein of isotope-rich ore. If we murder all the creatures, all these cute little octopus-looking guys, we get a free move for the fleet that's here. This fleet happens to be next to this planet that I need to conquer in order to win the game. So do that. Don't care about any of these. And now just shoot them. Just shoot them. They shouldn't be able to kill you. Alright, super dead. We have plus 50% damage on all our missiles. Roll 5? Yes! We did it. Victory is ours. That brings us up to beyond the 400 gold per turn marker, and we have successfully won. That was really close, and that took forever. That was one of the longer missions I played for sure. You get some nice little titles. You know, they don't really mean anything. It just says, you know, good job, you did stuff. There's our points. Took us 23 turns. That was only 23 turns. Can you believe it? And pop. Destroyed. Senate control reduced by our conquest. Senate forces then advance. For a second I thought they was going to advance in here and we were going to lose. I'm going to be super pissed. We get a perk for our successful mission. Plus 10% attack after every combat victory for the rest of the turn. So if we have multiple fleets, we'll start getting small buffs. Or extra death ray damage. I do like having a strong death ray. This seems like a late game mild buff. If I'm late game already kind of maneuvering to take good fights anyway. So I'll just take boosted death ray. I already have it boosted once, so I have a nice strong death ray. And there we go. Now we will need to, the Senate will continue to attack these, like this sector, which I've fully conquered. The Senate will continue to influence it, and they can still get 4 markers and cause us to lose. So we will need to invade the Senate proper. Like, we can't invade that. Even though we're down to 3 missions, I can do a mission here to knock out some control, and then they'll get 2 more blitz elsewhere. We have to, eventually, we can't just avoid it forever. Obviously, because we're running out of missions. But that was Space Tyrant. And you just rinse, wash, repeat on that. And there you go. Space Tyrant. It's a as you can see, I hope you can see. I guess the point of this series is that I just play the game and give my impressions as I play the game. That's why it's called impressions. This one might be a first look since it's early act. No, it'll be impressions. The game's for far enough along that I have an impression of the game. And that impression being that it's a surprisingly deep strategy game. On first blush, on the surface, kind of cartoony and very tropey nodal movement, and the combat's mostly autonomous, and you have a little bit of influence in the combat. But you have these cards, you have the exploration mechanics, you can make all decisions what you do after you conquer a planet. You can see our decision making. When did I play these cards to move what fleets where to fight what, and I use my death rare, I use these cards. When did I siege, what did I prioritize sieging and conquering and conquesting. So there's a lot of triage, tactical movement, keeping an eye on what do I prioritize as far as defense between the agitators and the rebels and just space monsters and such. A couple of irritations: space monsters are super obnoxious, especially if you move into their field of influence and they immediately attack you and wreck your fleet. Infuriating. And two, your only real influence is you have the planet powers, which can be very powerful, but primarily your only influence is with your military, which can be infuriating because you could have agitators going to destroy your entire empire halfway across the map. Your fleets aren't there. Maybe you just spawn, your fleets are never there in the first place, or they're deep in enemy territory, you just can't get there. And you can't. I would love a way, even if it's expensive, like I want a plan B. I want an option to, if I spend a bunch of money, I can buy myself an extra turn or two. Like something that you don't want to be. If they want to make your military your primary method of handling things, that's fine. I think it's thematic. I think it fits. But I want to, because your navies are so slow, you only get one node of move per turn on a normal basis. I think you really need a secondary way to handle these things. That way, if something unexpected happens and your military is not nearby, it's not a death sentence. I think that's one of my primary complaints. Otherwise, Space Tyrant, early access, currently $20. Don't know what will be final release, don't know when it will be finally released, but it is available right now, $20 on Steam early access. Not bad if you liked what it was. If you like this, it's kind of like a halfway casual, but still plenty of depth, tactical conquest game as a Space Tyrant. It had a nice sense of humor and very thematic as well. Check it out. And thanks for watching the video. I would make sure I didn't have any more exiting comments. Had to pause. Didn't want to remember something after I closed the video that I forgot to say. But check it out on Steam. Thanks for watching. Like, enjoy the video, subscribe for more fine story. You guys know the deal. Follow me on Discord. Go to the Discord. Join the Discord discussion in the Discord down below. I point that out because it's new. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.